Things that showed promise last year to my team's future success has to be with the amount of experience that we were able to get from last year. You know, we had 60 newcomers come into our roster, and that was more newcomers than we had returners. You know, our brand of football is so unique, and the brotherhood we have, the family culture that we have, that takes trust, that takes understanding, that takes a lot of time together. And so those newcomers really bought into the AP football way, and that one blood football spirit we talk about, I think is really healthy throughout our program now. You know, I'm excited about this next 2016 season for a variety of reasons, but one is the returners that we do have. So the prospects of going forward in 2016, I think it starts off with people all the time, and some of the people we have that I want to mention are arguably just some leaders and some highly talented individuals. But we all know that a team wins a football game. So these guys, these young men I'm going to talk about, are surrounded by a variety of talented individuals. But guys like on offense, Kurt Scobie. Kurt is a returning freshman of the year for the league, and he's one of the best running backs we've had here in our time. Then you've got what is arguably one of the best benefits for myself as a football program is having so much winning experience in the quarterback position. You know, we have two players in Andrew Elvers and Chad Jeffries that have winning experience, and they have arms that can make throws, and so they're dangerous with their legs. So that's great for us. In the receiving corps, a guy who's been a real favorite of mine to be around as a person and see his growth as a player is Ethan Zeidler. And Ethan is a player. You can put him on a receiver, you can put him on the inside, you can put him on the outside. He's got tremendous hands, and those clutch catches come in the most timely moments. And then there's Josiah Thrope. Josiah is a tight end for us who's 6'6", 260 pounds. He runs a 4.6 40. His best football is still ahead of him. Moving to the defensive side, and I'll start off with Josiah's brother, Jonathan. Jonathan is one of the best linebackers we've ever had in this whole program. I think arguably one of the best linebackers in the entire nation. And it's led by Jonathan's real transformation of who he is as a person, and now his just deep passion for this program and love for this program. He plays fast. It's all he knows. You know, and his hair's on fire when he's going. And it comes to your defense, I think one of the key parts you want to have is depth in the secondary. And this year, we're returning quite a few experienced players in the secondary. And leading off with CJ Broussard. CJ is a playmaker, and a guy who has had a great run here as a 4-year starter. Tyree Davis, another corner who really had a great second half of the season last year, and arguably has a bunch of plays to his credit. And then you have Hunter Malberg, who's a free safety for us, a real strategic man who understands the game, understands anticipation of where things are going to be at. And then lastly, you have Waki Suefua, who is a strong safety for us, who's now going to be his 3rd year as a starter. He can blitz, he can cover, he's a fierce tackler, and everybody loves his passion, how he plays the game. For my team to move up in the conference standings this next year, we're going to have to just stay to who we are, the true roots of who we are, the brotherhood we talk about. You know, you can't get too high or too low, and you got to know what we said, that competition, that toughness, that next level, all those descriptors of who GNAC football is. You really got to own that, and you got to understand, you take it a day at a time. I know it's cliche, but the reality is that we do need to make sure every rep at a time, every practice at a time, prepare to be your absolute very best. And we control what we can control, and that is our game. And we need to make sure that we're demanding it the best from each other, and even more so demanding the very best from ourselves.